City of mine, how I love the city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine, how I love the city of mine. It never gets me down, yeah.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I told you I was coming back. I always come back. I am Betty J. Gathers, daughter of Jean Gray. But tonight on Friday, you're at BJ Spot. What about that? BJ Spot. You know we do it every Friday. Okay, we talk a little bit about weight. And first, you know what we do? We thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. And we get this show started. Okay, I got a little braid with you with my little jumpsuit. Okay, I know I need to lose a little bit, but y'all make me braid. Okay, but I am feeling myself again. And we're gonna look at these hips. Yes, sir. We're gonna look at these thighs. Okay, and my little top. You always know, and then you know what? We're gonna look at this little butt. And tonight, yes sir, at BJ Spot, we're gonna talk about those little gremlins that get in a little way about eating. Yes, Dr. Bert. I'm gonna make sure I put his book down because I'm gonna be talking about him a lot. Yes, yes, yes. You know, because I got a lot of work that I need to do. Because the main thing I'm doing right now is staying in my window. And what else? I'm starting to exercise. And I'm going to start, I keep saying start on the portion controls because I know that's the only thing that's going to break this weight down. But you're going to see, we're going to talk a little bit about Dr. Bert, how he talk about the little gremlins in our life, and then how our body is really perfectly made machinery, and our body has an appestat inside of us that tells us when we're hungry and not hungry. But then what happens is we cross over and we eat more than what our body is telling us to do. We get the appetite out of control and we don't listen to what our body is telling us. So we're confusing it. It's not confusing us. Like, okay, let's just get this started. We're going to talk about these gremlins. Yes, we going to party tonight at BJ Spot. We're going to have a good time at BJ Spot. We're going to have a good time at BJ Spot. How did you do this week, everybody? Tell me, how did you do, Tom? How did you do? Tell me, Tiff. I've been looking at you. Shell, I didn't see you. I need to know how you did, Patty. I know you're doing fabulous, and I know everybody else out there is doing great. But just stick with me because I need you as much as you need me. So let's get it started. Thumbs up. And you know what I'm going to say. Let's go. Okay, before we get this party started tonight, because it's almost 4 o'clock and my window is open. So, since it's a little late, I'm going to get my wine. Bartonera. And my camera won't focus. But this is what I love. This is like a sweet white wine. I love it. Now my sister said I pour my wine glass is too big. Well, too big. She said I put too much. Let's see. You tell me if it's too much. Here we go. I don't think that's too much of wine. This is my favorite wine. I know Tom said one of his little gremlins came out one night. He had friends over, and he decided to drink a little bit. And he got super hungry that night. He got the munchies. And he ate himself out till he couldn't eat no more. Okay? We've all done that. Where you'll say, oh, I'm going to get a piece of this, and you end up and your whole piece is like, you're like. But it was so funny because he really was surprised by that. But one thing I'm going to talk about before I sit down is one of the little gremlins too is advertising. Because just like when I showed you alcohol, and we know alcohol is full of sugar. Okay? We know that. And they advertise it all the time. They advertise stuff that just looks so good. Like pizza. I know somebody, I'm not going to say who love pizza, talk about it every Friday and Saturday. Kevin. They're going to say, who is Kevin? And a lot of people, we even have so many cooks, you know, they show their food, they share them. So advertising is a big gremlin, you know, to some of us. But we're going to go ahead. I already put my, oh, I'm going to get one more thing. Hold on. Show you something else too that's hidden. When I eat this big bowl of fruit that I open my window with all the time, with the grapes and the tangerines and the strawberries, blueberries, he has everything. Cantaloupe, apple, every day, all fruit sugar. But what I'm gonna do, I'm going to go down, I'm going to sit down, and we're going to talk about the other little gremlins in our lives that just sneak in our little kitchens. And I will chat with you in a minute. Okay, I'm back. And I hope it's late enough for you to drink and you're old enough to drink wherever you at. Okay, and then of course I told you I got my bowl of fruit here. Just can't see it. But yeah, I want to talk about the little gremlins is what I call them. The little creatures that stays on our little shoulder and comes out late at nighttime. But first I had talked about advertising. Advertisements like on TV, anywhere, billboards where we go. It really, you'll be like, oh, I want that hamburger. I know somebody can even just talk about, I would say Tom, I'll bring him up. He was talking about the ham, Black Forest ham from Subways. I mean, well, you know the last time I've been to Subways? Huh? But I want it because he talked about it. Okay. And again, I'm going to mention that our bodies, they know it. It's already fine-tuned. We just messed it up. It tells us when we're not hungry, but we continue to overeat and we throw it out just like a car. Put too much of bad stuff in there, it's just not going to work right. And you and what you did, you threw off that tuned up working Apple stack machine is what we did. The next thing I'm going to talk about is social occasions. That's one of the biggies too. Because you know there's birthdays, there are Christmas, Thanksgiving, just going out to eat. I know Kritika, she had a 3-day birthday. I'm telling on everybody. Okay, 3 days. Can you imagine 3 days? Girl. Then we just had Easter. Think of all that candy. I could say what I seen at somebody's house, but we're not calling. He said it was fake. I have to believe him. I have to believe him. But yeah, social occasions, and those are always going to be in our life. We're going to have to pull out some tools and really work on that and get us right back on target where we need to be. Okay, so if we fall off that night, just get up and get yourself up and go the next day. The next is meal schedules. You know, because eating with your family, that's a biggie. And sometimes they eat out of our window, because for out of my window be 8 o'clock. Some people it's 1 o'clock during the daytime, because some people eat early. I wish I could be one of those people that can close your window around 1 o'clock. during the day, but I close mine at 8. But say if you got a families that's coming in from town and they come in like 8:30, 9 o'clock, you can always adjust your window where you open your window later and you're still in that window, and then when you go the next day, you just take it back to normal. Now, it might throw you off a little bit where you get hungry again around that time that you ate because of that clock hunger. But that's one thing, you know, just those occasions and holidays and just, you know, going out to eat. That's another one. And also what's really neat, even Dr. Bert had this in his book, was food is engineered to stimulate our appetites. Did you know that? Because when you think about it, when you eat high processed food, it's like it just goes through your body and you're super hungry. When you eat food that's high in fiber, even a lot of people don't want to eat salad before dinner because they know it's going to take away that hunger, and then they're not going to be able to eat as much of the stuff that they really wanted to eat. More wholesome the food is, the more filling it is, and then you won't have that where you get hungry really fast. And kind of stay away from the foods that you know that you're going to eat tons of it. My weakness is ice cream, okay? Easy access and ultra convenient. You know, we got the grocery store that's right around the corner. I got a convenience store that I can just walk to if I want to get me some potato chips. Potato chips is another weakness of mine too. Big weakness. And grocery stores, walk right in. You can get everything you want. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, the fast foods. How can I forget that? Fast food joints. You can drive in and get whatever you want. Oh, the newest thing. I know it's been around for a little while, but food delivery. Because you can say, I want something from my favorite restaurant, but I don't feel like driving. Everything has been made so convenient and fast. But we can get that food. And you know what else? Then you're sitting down. You're not walking. You're just sitting there waiting for that food. So you're not even getting up and going out and walking for your food anymore. You're sitting down and ordering, just like me with delivering my groceries. You know, I should be in the grocery store walking, pushing that basket and parking as far out as I can to get that extra exercise. And I really save the best for last. Social pressure. That's the biggie. People that forces you are I'm not going to say force, but you know what I mean. They'll say it could be friends, it could be family, it could be co-workers, and they know that you don't eat at a certain time, and they'll say, just do it this one time. Just do it this one time. Or you close your window and your husband or your other half or your children, oh, mama, you come on, I want to eat. Let's go and get something, mama. I know it's after that time, but let's get it. So that's social pressure to me is a big one. Or they will say what you're doing is very unhealthy. Okay? And I'm not going to make this any longer. I'm not a good mukbang person. Look, I haven't even drunk my wine. Here's to you. But what I want to end this with, this weight didn't just pop on us. It took a while. Even with intermittent fasting, it isn't just going to drop off. Okay? And remember, we have a fine-tuned machine, which is our body. Our bodies know what to do. Our bodies when it's fine-tuned, it tells you when you're hungry. It tells you when you're not hungry. Okay? You are the ones and me that's confusing that well-oiled machinery, which is our body. Okay? So, always remember, those little gremlins are waiting for you. Remember that. And you get every tool that you can use to stop that gremlin from coming at you, because it will make it so much easier. But again, I'm so glad you came to BJ Spot. Oh yes, BJ Spot. Okay? And then I am Betty J Gathers at BJ's Spot.
Meditating,
And what I want you to do is thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. And that's gonna help me grow. And you know what I'm gonna say before I pop this off. I'll pop out of it. But again, I will see you later.
If you got my number, don't add me, 'cause baby